Hello, hello, Canadian Sasquatch here. So we're doing a mead video. It's day 5 for the blood orange mead, and so let's see where we're at. So we can yep, it's still in there. Oh, it smells fantastic. Got the nice yeasty, sweet honey with some citrus hints in there. So now it's time to bust out the power tools. Definitely got a lot of CO2 in there, as you can tell by the fizzing and all the bubbling. So now it's time to take a sample and see just where we are at with it. $10.50 even. $10.50. We are at our halfway point. I was not really expecting that. So this will actually be the last time I gas and degas and aerate it like that. I do need to add nutrients. I got all that around. I do need to check the pH, see where we're at there. So let's see if I can get this thing to... So it's like a turquoise color. So we will just do a quick dip in there, see where it comes out. It is 3.2-ish. Yeah, 3.2, so it's a little low. So I will do some maintenance on that as well. So what we need to do is put these guys back, get the scale ready, turn it on, zero it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the potassium bicarbonate. I'm going to add a teaspoon of this. This will lower the acidity, so up the pH. So there it is. It's going into the measuring cup. And the next thing I'm going to add is my OptiRed here. So I am going to set you guys down right about there. Alright. So I've got the OptiRed here. And this will be, I'm going to add 4 grams of this. Alright, so that's 4 grams of the OptiRed. And then I've got the Mead O to add. And this one is going to be 15 grams. So I'm going to zero this out. And I'm going to add 15 grams. There's 5, 12, 15. And I really should get a better scale, as this one only rounds to the, it doesn't have any decimal places for the grams. So yeah, so there's the nutrients. We actually don't need this guy in here anymore. Drain him out. Put him in there. Don't need this guy, but we do need a sampler glass. Put a little bit in the sampler glass. And the rest of it's going to go back into there. I have no problem putting my samples back in because I do sanitize everything so that I can do that and don't lose much. So I'm just going to put them in here, these guys in there. So as you can tell, it's foamed up quite a bit since I added the nutrients. That's very typical. If you're working in a smaller container, what you can do is you degas it, and then you mix the nutrients and such with some water or a little bit of the musk, and it will help prevent the excessive foaming up. Just giving it a really good stir, because this will be the last time I actually do this. I want to make sure those nutrients are mixed in real good and it's got as much of the gases off and as much of the oxygen in. And there we have it, which is good because my arm was is very tired from that. So yeah, so that's the mead all degassed and such, and we'll spray down the lid. And excuse the messy kitchen, haven't had time to clean it yet. And we just put this guy back on. Then we've got this lovely sample here. Well, looks very orange in the camera, but it's like a salmon colored. So yeah, it's the nice sweet citrus, a little bit of yeasty. Get a little bit of some alcohol aromas. So give it a taste here, so cheers. Oh, the honey's coming through very strong. Yeah, very strong honey flavoring right now. The little bit of the citrus. It's just a whole lot of honey, actually. Very little citrus. Little tangy on the tongue from the carbonation. I'm getting no alcohol flavorings at all. Just a little bit from the aroma, but tasting I get no alcohol at this point. So yeah, so that's the end of day 5. It's going back into the fermenter, and I will probably keep it in there for 1 more week. I may check the pH tomorrow. Real quick, I'm going camping this weekend, so I'll have to find some time to do that. Just check the pH, because you have to let what I'm using is potassium bicarbonate, so have to let the mead absorb that to raise the pH on that. and it usually takes about 12-24 hours for it to become fully effective. So yeah, tomorrow I will check the pH. I will cam up for that so you guys can see that and see the difference. And then after that, it's just going to be letting it rest for in the primary here for I'll probably do it for about a week. So yeah, checking it next Thursday, and then it'll probably be the gravity will probably be by that time probably be down around 1 or so, at which point I'll add honey to it to bring it back up to the 10-20 that I want it to be at for that sweetness. So yeah, so that's it for now. See you guys tomorrow. Cheers.